nonprofit is putting Southeast Texas first this weekend. The Julie Rogers Gift of Life will hold their third men's health and prostate screening event of the summer. Joining me this morning is the Gift of Life Medical Director, Dr. Gwendolyn Lavalais, with more details. Thanks so much for joining us this morning.
Thank you so much for having us.
So tell me a little bit about this event that's going to be held throughout the month of July.
Absolutely. Our men's health screening is composed of looking at risk factors for men for the most common diseases and common cause of death, which is heart disease. And we do this by looking at blood pressure and checking some laboratory studies, cholesterol studies, blood sugar studies. And then we have a physician that each man has the opportunity to talk about their risk factors. So it's a wonderful program. It's a free benefit. And if you could put a monetary value to it, it would be about $500. But the benefits are just priceless. The men have an opportunity to talk about not only the lab studies that they have, but other risk factors that they may have for heart disease. And of course, because cancer is the second cause of death and disease in this country, we also screen for prostate cancer. And years ago, it was kind of an invasive procedure physically, but now we're just doing a simple blood test. So it's an invaluable service that we're offering to the men in Southeast Texas, and this Saturday to the men in Orange, and we're inviting them to come out.
Perfect. And so along with that, with it being this Saturday, what are the times that this screening is going to be available?
Well, we're going to be available from 9 a.m. in the morning, first appointment, we'll be there until 5. And so we've taken appointments up to 4, but we're leaving some extra time for walk-ins. We would prefer that men would call in and register because it will just make the use of their time flow a lot better, but we certainly take walk-ins.
And it's important that this is a free event. Anyone can come.
Absolutely. Any man can come. And so if you missed it in Port Arthur or Beaumont, come on to Orange next weekend. And we have one more service after that in Kuntz on the last weekend of the month. So there's another opportunity.
And then are there any kind of qualifications or anything else you need to bring with you to these screenings?
Well, it's very helpful if patients bring their medications or a list of their medications so that the doctors can talk to them about that. And it's also important that if they have diseases like hypertension, go ahead and take your blood pressure medicine. Don't skip it to come fasting. We like for men who can to fast from midnight until they have their laboratory studies, but sometimes that's not possible. But most importantly, take your medication with a sip of water, and if you're on insulin, don't skip it. Just come on down, get your labs, and we can talk about it.
Right. And then are there any incentives to coming out and getting screened?
Oh my gosh, this is the gift of life. There are always incentives. And so first of all, we give a $25 gift card to HEB, and we also serve lunch. I mean, I go to my primary care doctor regularly and I never get lunch. So this is a big plus. We also have a food box courtesy of the Southeast Texas Food Bank. And in addition to that, we have giveaways, personal care items that we give to the men. So there are lots of reasons to come on out.
Perfect. Well, thank you so much for joining us.